Welcome. Today, we're diving into the world of data analysis, focusing on one of the most essential skills for anyone interested in working with data SQL. Whether you're aiming for a career as a data analyst or just want to understand how companies make sense of huge amounts of information, this course is your starting point. We'll break down the basics, walk through practical examples, and show you why SQL is a must-have tool in the data world. Let's get started on this journey to mastering data analysis together. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It's the standard language used to communicate with databases. Think of it as a way to ask questions and get answers from large sets of data stored in tables. With SQL, you can fetch, filter, and organize information quickly and efficiently. This makes it an essential skill for anyone who wants to work with data, whether in business, technology, or research. In the next scenes, we'll explore how SQL works and why it's so powerful. SQL is everywhere. Almost every company that deals with data uses SQL to manage and analyze information. From small startups to global corporations, SQL helps teams access and make sense of their data. It's especially important for data analysts who use SQL daily to retrieve specific records, filter information, and generate reports. By learning SQL, you're opening doors to countless opportunities in the data-driven world. One of the main uses of SQL is accessing data stored in databases. Imagine a huge digital filing cabinet with information neatly organized in tables. SQL lets you open those drawers and pull out exactly what you need. Whether you're looking for customer details, sales numbers, or product information, SQL makes it easy to find and retrieve data quickly. SQL allows you to be precise. Instead of sifting through all the data, you can ask for just the records you need. For example, if you want to see only customers who made purchases over a certain amount, SQL can do that in seconds. This targeted approach saves time and helps you focus on what matters most. With SQL, you're not limited to just grabbing data, you can also filter and sort it. Want to see the top-selling products or customers from a specific city? SQL's commands let you apply conditions and arrange your results in any order you like. This flexibility is what makes SQL such a powerful tool for data analysis. Most important SQL command is select. It's the foundation of almost every query you'll write. Select tells the database which columns you want to see from a table. For example, you might use select to view customer names, sales figures, or product details. Mastering select is the first step to becoming proficient in SQL. Where clause is your tool for filtering data. By adding where to your select statement, you can specify exactly which records you want. For example, you might look for customers who spent more than $5,000 or orders placed after a certain date. Where helps you narrow down your results to just what you need. Order by is the SQL command that lets you sort your results. Want to see the highest sales first? Or maybe you want to list customers alphabetically. Order by makes it easy to arrange your data in the order that makes the most sense for your analysis. It's a simple but powerful way to organize your results. Sometimes, you don't need to see every record, just a sample. The limit command lets you control how many rows appear in your results. This is especially useful when working with large datasets, so you can quickly check your queries without being overwhelmed by too much information. Let's look at a real example. Suppose you want to find all customers who made sales over $5,000 and see their names and sales amounts sorted from highest to lowest. The SQL query would look like this: select name, sales from customers where sales 5,000 order by sales desk. This simple query gives you exactly the information you need in the order you want. Let's break down that query step by step. First, select name sales tells the database which columns to show. From customers specifies the table, where sales 5,000 filters for high-value customers. Order by sales desk sorts the results from highest to lowest sales. Each part of the query plays a specific role in shaping your results. For data analysts, SQL is more than just a tool, it's a necessity. Companies rely on analysts to make sense of massive datasets, uncover trends, and provide actionable insights. SQL makes this possible by giving analysts the power to access, filter, and analyze data efficiently. Mastering SQL sets you apart in the job market and makes you invaluable to any data-driven organization. No matter the industry, finance, healthcare, retail, or tech, SQL is used everywhere. Companies need to manage customer information, track sales, and analyze performance. SQL provides a universal language for handling all this data, making it a critical skill for professionals across fields. One of SQL's biggest strengths is its ability to handle large datasets. When you're dealing with thousands or even millions of records, manual analysis just isn't possible. SQL lets you process and analyze huge amounts of data quickly, so you can focus on finding insights instead of getting lost in the details. Reporting is a key part of any analyst's job. With SQL, you can generate detailed reports that summarize sales, track performance, or highlight trends. These reports help businesses make informed decisions and stay ahead of the competition. SQL's flexibility means you can customize reports to fit any need. SQL isn't just for one-time queries. You can automate regular data tasks like updating records or generating daily reports. This saves time and ensures consistency, freeing you up to focus on deeper analysis and problem solving. SQL has a straightforward syntax that's easy to learn. Commands are written in plain English, making it accessible even for beginners. Once you understand the basic structure, select, from, where, order by, you can start writing your own queries and exploring data on your own. In SQL, data is organized into tables which are like spreadsheets with rows and columns. Each column represents a type of information like names or sales, and each row is a record. Understanding this structure is key to writing effective SQL queries. Every table in a database has a primary key, a unique identifier for each record. This helps keep data organized and makes it easy to find specific entries. Knowing how to use primary keys is essential for managing and analyzing data effectively. SQL tables use different data types to store information like numbers, text, or dates. Choosing the right data type ensures your queries run smoothly and your results are accurate. It's a small detail that makes a big difference in data analysis. You can combine multiple conditions in your where clause using and or. This lets you filter data even more precisely. For example, you might look for customers who spent over $5,000 and live in a specific city. Combining conditions gives you more control over your results. Aliases let you rename columns or tables in your results, making them easier to read. For example, you can use as to give a column a more descriptive name in your output. This is especially helpful when sharing reports with others. SQL can also perform calculations on your data using aggregate functions like sum, avg, count, min, and max. These functions help you summarize information such as total sales or average order value, giving you a clearer picture of your data. The group by command lets you organize your results into categories. For example, you can group sales by region or product type. This makes it easy to compare performance across different segments and spot trends. After grouping your data, you might want to filter those groups. The having clause lets you apply conditions to groups, such as showing only regions with sales above a certain amount. This adds another layer of precision to your analysis. Often, the information you need is spread across multiple tables. SQL's join command lets you combine data from different tables based on related columns. This is essential for building comprehensive reports and uncovering deeper insights. There are several types of joins in SQL: inner join, left join, right join, and full join. Each type determines how records from different tables are matched and combined. Understanding joins is key to working with complex datasets. A subquery is a query within a query. It lets you perform more advanced analysis by using the results of one query as input for another. Subqueries are powerful tools for solving complex data problems. Let's put it all together with a practical example. Suppose you want to find the average sales for each region but only include regions with more than 10 customers. You'd use select, group by, and having in one query. This approach helps you answer real business questions with data. Once you've gathered your data with SQL, you can use visualization tools to create charts and graphs. This makes it easier to spot trends and share insights with others. SQL and data visualization go hand in hand for effective analysis. In the workplace, SQL is used for everything from daily reporting to strategic planning. Analysts use it to track performance, identify opportunities, and solve problems. Mastering SQL makes you a valuable asset to any team. Everyone makes mistakes when learning SQL. Common issues include misspelling commands, forgetting commas, or using the wrong data types. The good news is, SQL provides clear error messages to help you fix problems and learn as you go. To write effective SQL, follow best practices, use clear names for tables and columns, format your queries for readability, and test your queries with sample data. These habits make your work easier to understand and maintain. There are plenty of resources to help you learn SQL, from online tutorials to interactive courses. Practice is key. Try writing your own queries and experimenting with different commands. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. SQL is a valuable skill that can boost your career. Data analysts, business intelligence specialists, and even marketers use SQL to make data-driven decisions. Adding SQL to your resume opens up new job opportunities and helps you stand out. Many organizations offer SQL certifications, which can validate your skills and make you more attractive to employers. Certifications show that you have a solid understanding of SQL and can apply it in real-world situations. The world of data is always evolving. Stay updated with the latest SQL features and best practices by following industry blogs, joining online communities, and attending webinars. Continuous learning keeps your skills sharp and relevant. SQL isn't just for solo work. Teams often collaborate on data projects, sharing queries and building reports together. Good communication and clear documentation make teamwork more effective and ensure everyone is on the same page. Applying SQL to real-world projects is the best way to learn. Try analyzing sales data, tracking website traffic, or building a customer database. These hands-on experiences help you understand how SQL is used in practice. Data security is crucial when working with SQL. Always follow best practices to protect sensitive information, such as using secure connections and limiting access to databases. Responsible data handling builds trust and keeps information safe. When you run into problems with SQL, don't panic. Use error messages to guide your troubleshooting, check your syntax, and review your logic. With practice, you'll become more comfortable solving issues and refining your queries. SQL isn't just for one-off projects. Use it to track progress over time, measure results, and identify areas for improvement. Continuous analysis helps businesses stay agile and make smarter decisions. Once you've mastered SQL Basics, you can explore more advanced topics like data modeling, predictive analytics, and machine learning. SQL is the foundation, but there's a whole world of data analysis waiting for you to discover. Congratulations on taking your first steps into the world of SQL and data analysis. Remember, practice is key. Keep experimenting with queries, explore new datasets, and stay curious. With SQL in your toolkit, you're well on your way to becoming a data analysis pro.